every day, sip and smile, chase the stress away. PSU Cafe.
Welcome to PSU Cafe.
Relax, enjoy our drinks.
And feel the cup of love in every moment.
Good afternoon, my lovely student.
Good afternoon.
All right, everyone, let's imagine now we are at PSU Cafe. So, when you go to cafe, what do you usually order? Come on. For me, coffee. What about you? Matcha. Wow, good job. What about you? Chocolate. What about you? Cappuccino. All right, everyone. Before I begin our class today, I have prepared a video for you. So, do you want to know what happened behind your favorite cup of drink? Do you want to know, right? All right, so while watching the video, you have to find the keyword or key idea using think, pair, share. First, think by yourself while watching the video. After watching, discuss your idea with your partner. And finally, you have to share to your friend. So, are you ready? Louder, please. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, if you're ready, let's watch the video and explore together.
These days, cafes have become more than just places for coffee. It's where you go to relax, take photos, catch up with friends, and enjoy a small moment of your day. A cup of coffee in your hand, it feels simple, just another everyday moment. But inside this cup are beans grown far away before being brewed with energy each day. The milk you order, the cup you throw away, and the energy that powers the cafe all quietly release carbon emissions into the atmosphere. This is called a carbon footprint, the total amount of carbon emissions created by our actions. And it's not just in cafes. Even in your daily life, these small invisible traces of carbon emissions are always there. From the energy you use at home, the food you order, to the way you travel. All these emissions from human activities build up in the atmosphere, trapping heat and driving climate change. This results in longer heat waves, unexpected heavy rains, flooded streets in cities, and rising sea levels affecting communities around the world. This is not a distant problem. It's the result of what we do every day, all from something that feels so simple, but impact to the world is unignorable. Simple things matter. Your cup of coffee can change the world for the better.
All right, everyone, after watch the video and as teacher Mix asks you to do think, pair, share, right? So now I will give you 30 seconds to discuss with your partner, and then we are going to share to our friends together, right? So now you ready? You ready? Yeah, if you're ready, go! Four, three, two, one. Time's up, everyone. So now it's time to share your idea about the keyword or key idea that you got from the video. So anyone want to share first? Yes, anyone? Just the keyword or key idea that you got from the video. Yes, how about this group? Carbon, right, good job. How about that group, this group?
Transportation.
Transportation. How about this side? What do you think? The keyword or the idea? Climate change. Good job, everyone. As you have mentioned, this video it's about carbon footprint or carbon emission that we produce at the cafe and also in our daily activity, just like the transportation, right? Which it can lead to climate change. All right, everyone. So now let's think about this. Between A, using your personal cup, and B, using plastic cup, do you think which one produce more carbon? Plastic cup or your personal cup? Tick tock, tick tock. Which one produce more carbon? How about this group? Plastic cup. All right, are you sure?
Job.
plastic cup? Are you sure? Pretty sure, right? So we are going to explore about this more in next activity, which is called the balance of the earth. So now, as you can see on your table now, there is a table tin here and a cup of coffee, like this. So what you have to do is, first, you have to read the definition in a table tent, which is about carbon footprint, carbon reduction, and also carbon offset. And then after read, you have to categorize the different type of your cup of coffee, which type it's belong to, carbon footprint, carbon reduction, or carbon offset. Right. What you have to do is first is read, and second is categorize. Now, you will have 2 minutes to do this activity. So now, everyone, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? If you're ready, let's get started.
All right, 30 seconds left. Ten seconds left.
10 seconds left, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
All right, everyone. As teacher Mimi said, you have to separate it into different categories, right? But before we do that activity, I have prepared something for the balance of the earth activity. Everyone, let's see and count down together. 3, 2, 1. Wow, everyone. This is a pan balance, and let's imagine this pan balance is our earth. We are going to observe what's happened. So we will explore through our daily activity that affect the balance of the earth. Some activities can make our world better. On the other hand, some make it worse. Now explore together. From the table 10 that you have read, what do you think the concept of the total amount of carbon emission is? What do you think the concept of the total amount of carbon emission is? Good job, carbon footprint, brilliant. Yes, carbon footprint is the total amount of carbon dioxide produced from our daily activity. So, if you think your group got the example of carbon footprint, please bring the coffee cup to the front of the class. Yes, come on, everyone.
If you think your cup of coffee in your hand is about carbon footprints, you can bring that cup in front of the class. All right. Anyone?
Yes, come here, come here.
Okay.
All right, come on, come on. Come on. All right, so please read what you have.
Carbon footprint.
Yes,
Leaving electricity on when not using it. It produces 0.08 kilo carbon per hour.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, good job. If we are not using it, electricity is still being produced, which releases carbon dioxide. Good job. And next person.
I have importing product using different type of transportation is product 78.6 kilos carbon per item.
Are you sure? Brilliant. The more transportation involved, the more carbon dioxide is produced. All right, the last person.
Using a single-use plastic cup for drink is product 0.001
Kilo.
carbon
Yes.
per cup.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Good job. Plastic become waste, and most plastic is not easily biodegradable. Good job, everyone. And now you can put on the pan balance on this side. Yes, you can put on the pan balance. Yes. Come on, come on. All right, and you can take your seat. And everyone, let's take a look at the balance now. It's heavier on one side, right? This shows that the balance is no longer equal. Just like our Earth, when we do activity that harm the environment, it becomes unbalanced and worse. So, how can we make it balance again? Let's explore with Teacher Im.
All right, everyone. Now it's your turn to find the solution to bring that balance back. Our world is heavier on one side now. So, as you have explored the table 10, what do you think it is the concept of changing our daily habits to reduce emission? Tick tock, tick tock. Can anyone answer me? What is that? Very good. It is carbon reduction. The way humans can reduce carbon emission by changing our behavior, such as turn off the light when we're not using, so that we can reduce carbon emission. So now, if you think your group got a cup of coffee of carbon reduction activity, please come and share to your friend, please. Carbon reduction activity.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, come on, come on. Okay, two groups. All right, can you share it to your friends?
Yes, bringing your own bag when shopping.
All right, very good. Bringing your own bag when go shopping. So instead of using plastic bag, we can use our personal bag to reduce carbon emission. That is, we can do in our daily life. All right, very good. Thank you. Okay, you can share.
Using personal cup to make less waste.
Very good. Also, using personal cup to make less waste it also can reduce carbon emission from our daily activity. Instead of using plastic cup, we use our personal cup when we go to cafe or when we go anywhere. All right. So now, you guys, you can put on that side. All right. Thank you. Very good. Brilliant. Thank you, everyone. You can take a seat now. Everyone, now look at the pan balance. What do you notice? Is it balanced? No, not yet, but it's improving, right? So let's find together what we are missing now. Another concept we can do to bring the balance back. What do you think it's about? As you have explored the concept, TikTok, can anyone answer? Carbon offset, very good, thank you. It is the way human can do by support eco-friendly activity or adding some positive activity to compensate the emission we produce, such as planting trees or support eco-friendly activity. So now, if you think your cup of coffee is about carbon offset, please come to share to your friends. All right. Thank you. Okay, come and share. Read what you have.
Planting trees to restore mangrove forests.
Very good. Planting tree to restore mangrove forest is one of carbon offset activity we can do. All right, you can put here. Thank you. Everyone, mangrove forest is one of important role of absorbing carbon dioxide in nature. All right, thank you. Very good. So you can do restore mangrove forest to help our world and bring the balance back. Now, everyone, look at the pan balance. Is it balanced? Yes, it's now balanced because we have add more about carbon offset. Sometimes reducing alone is not enough when some action are hard to avoid, so we can add some positive action to bring the balance of the earth back. So now, when the two sides are balanced like this, it is the concept of carbon neutrality. which is our global goal. It is the balance between the amounts of carbon dioxide we produce and the amount of carbon dioxide we have to make up. And we can make up by carbon offset, and we can reduce the emission by carbon reduction. So that means when our Earth has carbon footprints from our daily activity that can lead to climate change is heavy on one side, right? But we can reduce by carbon reduction, and also we can compensate by carbon offset, so we can bring the balance back again, and our Earth is going to be better. So when the balance like this on two sides, what does it call? Carbon neutrality. Very good try. Thank you, you guys. So now I think you guys are understand more about carbon. So let's do a quick carbon quiz together to check your understanding.
All right, everyone, before we do this quick, I will explain how to do the quiz. It's very easy because there are two steps: read and raise. Once again, read and raise. First, read the question on the screen and then raise the correct answer. So, are you ready? Once again, louder please. Are you ready? All right, if you're ready, let's see. The first one, not using drinking store. Which concept is mostly related to this behavior? Not using drinking store. Come on, not using drinking store.
You can raise now.
All right.
Wow,
C. All right. What about you? C. All right. Are you sure? All right. Let's see the answer. Good job, everyone. Not using drinking straw is the concept of carbon reduction. All right. Next one. What do we call the total amount of carbon emission produced by human activity? The keyword is human activities. A. Come on. A. Good job. Are you sure? Are you sure? All right, let's see the answer. Good job, everyone. Yes, this is the concept of carbon footprint. And next one. Which concept is mostly related to the act of planting new trees? Planting new trees. B. Are you sure? Are you sure? Once again, are you sure? All right, if you're sure, let's check the answer. Good job, everyone. Planting new tree is the concept of carbon offset. And the last one is an oral answer. If you want to answer, you have to raise your hand. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, let's see. Describe carbon neutrality in your own words. Describe. Come on.
Let's try.
Balancing about a carbon emission and carbon absorption.
Yes, brilliant. Balancing emission and carbon offset is how we achieve carbon neutrality. Good job, everyone.
Alright, everyone. As we have explored the balance of the Earth, I hope you can see that human activity can affect the balance of the Earth, but we are going to explore more in terms of business or enterprises. We are going to learn how business owners should think about their decisions that impact to the Earth. So, this is social enterprises, social business that aim to help society or environment. So, look at the example more. This is Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Does anyone love ice cream?
Anyone love ice cream?
Yeah.
All
this
right.
is ice cream branding that care for the Earth. So, which is carbon emission. So they try to calculate their carbon footprints. They try to reduce carbon emission from their business by starting a low carbon dairy pilot project to reduce emission from their ingredients of their ice cream. This is a good example for you to use this idea as inspiration to become a business owner who care about the environment. At the place that we have mentioned before, it's a cafe, right? So our school is going to open a small cafe in school that run by students. But that cafe has to be a low carbon cafe, or we are going to call it green cafe. So now, today is your turn to create your own cafe to become a low carbon cafe. Next activity, we are going to plan our social business, okay? But to make it easy, I created a website for you called Green Cafe Builder website. Because I've been thinking if we use paper to plan, it can produce much more high carbon emission. So if we use one platform together, we can plan, think, and make decisions like easily, and you can make decisions like real cafe owner by applying what we have learned. All right. So you can use this 3Cs framework while you're making decisions. Check the option you have, which one produce high or low emission, and then change something to reduce carbon emission. It is the concept of carbon reduction, right? When we have carbon reduction, don't forget another one. It's about carbon offset. So please compensate the carbon emission by adding some positive activity. So let's explore my website. How can you plan your cafe? All right, start with name your cafe, think with your friends, and then go to choose ingredients, store equipment, waste management, carbon offset activity, and please add some promotion of your cafe. All right. And on my website, the option that produce low carbon emission is the high score you will get. And you can see your final score on the last page, but it doesn't have to be perfect in full score. I want to see how your creativity can go with care for the environment. Just try your best to care for the environment while choosing what you want your cafe to be, all right? So, just some challenge for you. If you can reach 28 points or more, that means you can create a real low carbon cafe, all right? Just try your best to reach 28 or more. So when you finish, please download the summary for me and export to the Canva, okay? And then, so I will see your cafe design. Again, what you have to do is design your cafe in 5 minutes with your friends and then export summary to the Canva. And please, I will random one group to present your green cafe to the class, okay? Now I've prepared iPad for each group, and if you have questions, you can ask me anytime, okay? Now, are you ready? Yes, if you're ready, let's begin. Group 3 are almost done. It's almost done.
Right, 1 minute left. Don't forget to export your final result to the Canva.
I saw some interesting promotion now.
Wow.
Group 1 is already done. Teacher Im and Teacher Mimi.
Group 3
Wow.
are exporting.
How about group 2? Almost. Hurry up. You have to export into the Canva. Three, two, one. Time's up, everyone. So
All right.
now some of team already done, right? So I think shall we move to the next session, right? So, all right. Do you need any help?
Okay, exporting.
All right. All right.
Group 3 is already done too.
How about this group? Yeah, already finished, right? Okay, good job. So, before that, I would like to admire all of you. I can see from your participation, your teamwork, your hard work, you did a really great job. So, can you please give a big clap to yourself and your friend loudly? Yeah. All right. So, today, all of you have achieved the highest level, which is the platinum level. So I have prepared a little reward for you, which is a tiny tree. So I hope you take care of it and it will offset the carbon that you have produced. Right. All right. Now it's time for you to share your idea about your green cafe, right? As Teacher Im has mentioned earlier that we are going to random one team. So they have come in from their class and then share their idea about the green cafe, right? So Teacher Im and Teacher Mix, do you think which group will be?
Maybe Group 3.
Group 3. All right. So please welcome Group 3 in front of the class, and then it's your time to share your green cafe idea. Please welcome. All right. Come on. All right. So group 3, how do you feel now? A little bit excited? Excited. All right. Do not worry anything. Just take a deep breath. Be confident. You can do it. You can do it. All right, so now it's your time to share your idea about your green cafe. Maybe you can start from your name of your cafe and all the element or ingredient that you use. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, so our cafe name.
Yes?
7 Cup Coffee.
Wow, 6, 7. Let's go. What is the specific one for your cafe? How about the ingredient or signature menu for your cafe?
Organic coffee.
Oh, organic coffee.
Organic ingredients.
Organic ingredients. How about the store equipment that you use in your cafe?
Stainless steel. Straw.
Yeah, stainless straw.
Straw.
Wow, wonderful. How about the container?
Container.
Yeah,
Personal cup.
personal cup. All
And
right.
Recycle.
Cup, yeah. Recycle PET cup, right.
Yeah.
How about the bag that you use?
No bag.
No
And
bag, wonderful.
Insulate.
Insulated bag,
Yes.
right, good job. How about, let's talk about the waste management.
Upcycle food waste
Yes.
into value.
Wow,
And packaging return for
recycling.
recycling.
Wow, good
Yeah.
job. Wonderful. Yes, so now shall we move to the carbon offset activity that you use in your cafe? You can see from, yeah, you can move. Yeah. All right, this side, okay. Can you see? Okay, it's better. This one, right? The carbon offset activity that you provide in your cafe.
Bedrooms,
Restoration. Yeah.
green space in school and around store.
Wow, good job. How about the last one? Your promotion. Okay, come on. Teamwork. Wow. Okay. Come on, 6, 7. We are 6, 7.
267 post recipe coffee, one for person.
Wow, what a wonderful idea. So yeah, that's all about your cafe, right? So do you have any signature post for your cafe? Like 6, 7.
1, 2, 3.
6, 7. Okay.
All right, you can
Thank you so
take a
much
seat.
for 6, 7 Cafe. Wow, good job. Now you can take a seat. Right. Today I can see like from your consideration all material or element that you use in your cafe that can produce low carbon. And you also provide the carbon offset activity to make up the carbon that we produce, right? And I just like the way that you motivated your customer by the eco-friendly promotion. So what a wonderful idea. Good job, everyone.
All right, everyone. I hope you can see that small decision can make big difference. So before leaving PSU Cafe today, I will take one receipt for you. It is knowledge receipt for you to take 45 seconds to reflect something from today's class, just a keyword, key idea, or the action that you will take to support carbon neutrality, okay? If you're ready, 45 seconds is yours. Let's begin. Alright, for the audience, if you want to create your cafe now, you can screen that QR code for Create Your Green Cafe. Second left. Alright, one last receipt from our cafe today. Okay. Alright, everyone, great job. Before that, I want to hear some of your reflection. Can anyone share for me, please? What does the action that you will take to support carbon neutrality? Anyone?
Anyone? Do you want to
Can you please? Please.
Planting the tree.
Planting the tree, very good. It's carbon offset activity. We can compensate carbon dioxide emission, so that is carbon offset activity. For me, I will start with bringing my own cup when I go to the cafe. Okay, do you know what? If one person use personal cup instead of plastic cup for a year, it's like planting one tree to help us absorb carbon dioxide naturally. So imagine if we all do this together, we can help our earth even more. So it all starts from us here. Alright, from today's class, we have learned about cafe, that is a place of our social business to help our earth, right? And learn to set promotion, learn to choose products, and social business is also to have to make profits, right? So next class, we are going to learn how to set prices and how to purchase carbon credits to offset as business owner, okay? From today, you guys have made one more step of global movement to reach our carbon neutral future together. Because in all the steps, in all we do,
A greener world begin with you.